Hi everyone. Today we like to do the sound test of NAD CD Player model number C520 and Edirol from the Roland MA 150. These are digital stereo micro monitors, 24-bit by 192 kilohertz digital. So it has a built-in amplifier. So we're gonna test the sound of these speakers on this NAD CD player.
It's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas without you. Dreaming of those warm, warm, lazy summer days. It's gonna be a long and lonely Christmas without you. Missing you, my darling, in oh so many ways. Yesterday I saw your mom and dad. We bought our cards together. I put a present on the Christmas tree, and as I write this letter, it's so warm here inside it. The long pipes burning bright, and darling, only you were here. Make it right. It's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas without you. Dreaming of those warm, warm, lazy summer days. It's gonna be a long and lonely Christmas without you. Missing you, my darling, in oh so many ways. I didn't bother with the mistletoe. You won't be here to kiss me. The only consolation that I've got, I know for sure you'll miss me, but it won't be long till you're back home again, and we can share these magic moments. But till then, it's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas without you. Dreaming of those warm, warm, lazy summer days. It's gonna be a long and lonely Christmas without you. Missing you, my darling, in oh so many ways. Missing you, my darling, in oh so many ways.
It's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas.
So this a NAD C520 compact disc player is from 1999. NAD is a very well-known audiophile and audio company based in London, and they do very good job in developing their products. And this is one of their best CD player. They have used a Sigma Delta DAC chip, which is 20 bit. It's a little bit different than the Philips TDA DAC chips, and it has 8 times oversampling, making a good sound quality. Frequency response is standard, like from 5 Hz to 20 kilohertz basically, and yeah, line output is 2.2 voltage, which is standard. And this is usually comes with a remote. I don't have remote, unfortunately. It's in a good condition, quite a heavy one. I think it's around 4 kilos, 4 to 5 kilos in between. You heard the sound on this Roland micro stereo monitors, which I just about to talk up. And these are my favorite studio monitors. I acquired them for some time. See, even I misplaced this label over there, because it has a digital inputs also, and optical input and coaxial input also. So the amplifier they have used is excellent, especially if you are doing a digital processing of audio files on your computer. These can be used as a good reference. These are not high end, but Roland is a good brand making those things, and it's a 15 watt per channel. So amplifier inside basically deliver altogether 15 watts per channel output, and it has a built-in bass enhancer, which is basically it's a psychoacoustic principle. What it does, it just converts low frequencies into a series of overtones that human ear cannot distinguish from the original low frequencies. This allows the listener to perceive bass frequency outside of the normal range. So basically what they are doing, they are oversampling it, the low frequency, and they are releasing in the series, and basically it tricks human ear, and then we think that bass is a little bit vibrant. Basically it isn't. So it's just separated and relayed on a separate pace, and when it here to the reach to our eardrum, and then we perceive it, it has a bit depth. So it's just a sort of a trick which also the Bose and the JBL, they all use with digital enhancing. So it's not class A or class B amplification, where you just take the flat 2.2 voltage line input and increase into 2 channels, but this has a little bit digital sampling involved into it, which is okay. I mean, if you would like to do some audio processing in your computer, then you need reference monitors. It is always good to have a reference monitor. Then you hear live. In the headphone, it's different. A headphone is very close to the ear. You really enjoy the music. There is no any other feedback in the all other acoustic sounds around you. But while you're processing, you need separate monitors like these, because then you see that your product, when it's ready, how it will be perceived by the other listeners. That's why those audio monitors are basically used in audio processing. But this is not high end. This is just like amateur category, but it does a good job. You hear it deliver very good sound, and with a very inexpensive price, and they are still available online, new and the old ones. You can if you like their sound, and if you think the 15 watt output is sufficient, then you'll be able to acquire them. To buy these, you don't need to break the bank, you know, so they are easy on bugs, and relatively quality is good. It's very good wooden case, and driver is very good. Tweeter is very standard also. It delivers high frequency and mid-range also, and you see his power on off. You have LED, phones out, bass treble, and these are two volumes, you know. This is for the line 2 when you have analog input like this. I put analog, but this CD player has also digital output. So same track we're gonna play at the end of the video with the digital output. So I'll show you, and for that this is the volume, this one for the digital source, and this is just for the analog. Let me show you on the back side of the speakers. So this is a power 220 volt or 110, and this is a, you see you have a line 1 and line 2. These are only for the analog ones, and this is the bass enhancer. So you have off, and you have 1 and you have 2. You have to choose. The when I play the first song, I off it because I wanted to hear the sound the CD produce. But for the next video, I can use level 1 and 2. And these are also digital input. This is optical, this is the coaxial one. This is going to the left, which is the other speaker, and this is to the subwoofer. I don't use subwoofer with this setup because they produce enough good sound. And at the end you see 45 watt, but this is the PEP maximum amplifier, can deliver 15 watt to the channel without distortion. So this 45 is a PEP, you know, the maximum power output. So this is the back side of the NAD CD player. You see I use the analog output. Now what we're gonna do, I remove the analog output, and the same track we will play with the digital coaxial output. So I use my so this goes like this, and then one of this can, this doesn't had an optical. If it was optical we could also use. Let me turn other side around. So we connected the digital output, and now we're gonna play the same track with the bass enhancer also. So then we see if there is any difference. Here we go.
It's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas without you. Dreaming of those warm, warm, lazy summer days. It's gonna be a long and lonely Christmas without you. Missing you, my darling, in oh so many ways. Yesterday I saw your mom and dad. We bought our carts together. I put a present on the Christmas tree, and as I write this letter, it's so warm here inside. The long pipes burning bright, and darling, only you will make it right. It's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas without you. Dreaming of those warm, warm, lazy summer days. It's gonna be a long with the mistletoe. You won't be here to kiss me. The only consolation that I've got, I know for sure you'll miss me. But it won't be long till you're back home again, and we can share these magic moments. But till then, it's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas without you. Dreaming of those warm, warm, lazy summer days. It's gonna be a long and lonely Christmas without you. Missing you, my darling, in oh so many ways. Missing you, my darling, in oh so many ways.
It's gonna be a cold, cold Christmas.
Yeah, so you heard the difference. In between, I just switch off the bass enhancer for a few seconds, then I turn, and I also turn it on back. I don't know if you can feel much difference, but personally I like the when it's amplified flat. The way the CD produce it amplified without this bass enhancer. Yeah, I felt that when bass enhancer was turned on, bass was a bit shallow, but was also like a sort of artificial, or maybe that was I was feeling like that. But listen to it and tell me what do you feel about it. Personally, I like a class A and B amplification flat only with the bass and treble. If maximum 5 channel graphic equalizer is sufficient to control the mid-range, the high and the lows with the 5 band equalizer is sufficient. 7 is even better if you really want to refine the detail, if you wanted to change it. But if you wanted to listen the song or the music which was produced as it is, then you always use as a flat. Digital enhancement, yeah, is a sort of tricking our brain basically with the waveforms. It not the music was originally recorded or generated. Of course it makes some effects like the surround system, they do it. It's all digital processing. Analog sound was much better in my view when we play the take first time. But I like the sound of this NAD CD player, and also the sound of this Roland MA 150 digital stereo micro monitors. They did good job, yeah, for a regular listening. It's a good setup. You don't need to buy an amplifier. Volume control is over there, and if you have a good CD player, you can enjoy good CD quality music on it. Thank you for watching, and I wish you all Happy New Year, and see you next year. Bye bye.